Dude, I was so hyped this morning. I had 4 alarms set for this lost and found drop, and it was first of all, did you go for them?
I did not. I don't know. I mean, I didn't really go from the first time around. I
Mm-hmm.
thought about it, but I got
I
the
remember that
shoe.
whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I was sitting with Z and Mo, and we were all trying to get them. But this time around, I was gonna go for them, and then I got a shoe that I would wear more
Mm-hmm.
earlier this week that we'll talk about. So I did not. But tell me
Dude,
about it
it
because
was
I
a
heard it was
nightmare. So
chaos.
first of all, they were supposed to drop at 11:40 Eastern, which I knew right off the
saw that.
bat. So for being a shock drop, I was like, something's going on. Like it's either going to be 11:30 or it's going to be noon Eastern because it never
Hold
does
up.
that. And so I was like, the blogs are probably just like making up a time, like or earlier. So I
So
was
that's like
all right,
an hour ahead of you, right?
Yes.
So you had to set 4 alarms.
Well, so I set one for 9 a.m. because I was like, maybe they
Oh,
just
that's
drop them
fair.
then. I had an alarm set for waking up at 8, and then I had an alarm set for 10:30 my time, and this is Central Time because sneaker drops always go out live at 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I had an alarm set for 10:30, then 10:40, and then 11 as well, Central Time, because I was like, I don't know when they're gonna drop. So 10:30 rolls around. I had my buddy who was gonna go for him. Shout out Jack for actually attempting it.
Nice.
Nothing happened, and then sure enough, 10:40 rolls around, Central, never happened. I was like, all right. So I hopped on Roscoe's YouTube live. Little intro song
My
for you there
finger hit
again.
it. It's a great song. It's a
You
great
can
song.
tell we're still having technical issues because like we uploaded our last podcast, went live, and my audio just was not going. So
about it.
shout out
so
818 pickups because he DM'd us and notified us right away. But so
That was
anyways, yeah.
wild.
10:40, never went live. Never went live. I hopped on a YouTube live cop. I was like seeing what the comments were saying, and then 11 o'clock came around Central, and sure enough, nothing happened. So I was like, all right, I got to go to class. So I went to class I had class at 12:30, and and like 12:42 in class, I got a notification like Chicago's have restocked, and so I'm like, oh, here we go. So I clicked on it. App was immediately lagging. It was like
Of
a
course.
nightmare, and I'm like,
But it was bad the first
so there's
time.
oh, it was. I was like,
It's
there's
like-
5 million people trying to go on this app right now, doing this exact same thing. Like it's going to be a nightmare. And so, sure enough, finally got through. Clicked on my size. Payment fail. Payment fail. Payment fail. Payment fail. Try a different card. Payment fail. Try a different card. Payment fail. Try a different address. Payment fail. Try a different address. Loaded. Payment fail. And then I did it again and again and again. Tried for DS. Payment fail. Apple Pay was a nightmare, so I did regular pay. Payment fail. Like I have the money to pay for these. Like it was not
Subtle
a
flex.
funds issue. It was they're $170. It was on a credit
Yeah.
card, so it wasn't pulling money or anything like that. And so finally, it goes through after 5 minutes of trying this in art class, and art class because I'm finishing up college. I have a few electives I need to get done.
I was about to say, you kind of sounded like a child there. I was in art class.
It's
trying to
art
cop some
history, so
Jordans.
we're learning about
Yeah.
like real art.
That's
And
sick.
so finally goes through, and then it said like, all right, pending, and then the pending just disappeared, and then they were just sold out. I never got a notification like you didn't get them. It just vanished. So I was like, all right, this was just a waste of time. Like, and then yeah, it was just it was frustrating. So
That's so
if
annoying.
anyone
And
has
that's
a
all I
size
was
11
seeing.
used, I want to buy a pair still.
Oh, used to be the move. But yeah, dude, everybody's Instagram stories today were just like payment failed. Payment failed.
Yeah.
I didn't even know because I obviously didn't go for him. And I just kept
Mhm.
getting DMs being like, did you get a pair? And I was like, why is everybody having a problem with this?
It was a
And
nightmare.
then that's exhausting. And they had like what? It was like, I think I wrote it down. It was like 240,000 pairs released today,
Supposedly.
which is insane to me. Why do you think there were so many? Do you think that was left over? Or I have a theory too.
Let's hear
I
your
feel
theory.
like they made all those pairs because Jordan Brand was pissed that nobody was buying all of the new stuff they've been releasing, and they've been sitting on shelves. Because at least at my mall, every recent Jordan has been in full stock. Like I walked in drop day for the Lucky Greens, full family size run in almost every store. And I was like, oh no.
I picked them up on the sneakers app a couple of days ago. The Lucky Greens, they actually just arrived today, and they're still sizes sitting. Yeah,
it's a dope shoe, but
I haven't seen them yet, but I'm excited.
Yeah, there's so many Jordans that are sitting, and the first time I guess I saw that image of like the Nike warehouse that was going around with all the lost and found boxes.
That
I was like,
increased the hype tenfold. I mean, it was did. Like that just that ruined it all because it was like, all right, now everyone's gonna try for these. It's the same when like Travis Scott drops happen, and then like somebody trolls the community. He's like, oh, I hit 800 pairs, and then everyone's like,
every time
screw this guy, like, and it's totally fake, but it's funny. Like I made a video about it, and everyone loses their mind, and then I'm like, I know that this didn't happen, but it's funny.
Dude, that's what I need to do. Just Photoshop, an image of 800 pairs. Be like, yeah, it's so easy. Join my Discord.
You could screw with the sneaker community so easily if you get, like, if you come up with some just bullshit, and then it's like you're going to send it to one major outlet, like if Nice Kicks reposted it or some major, everyone else would follow, and then everyone believes it.
They
like
would.
That warehouse photo could have totally been Photoshopped, but sure enough, it was everywhere all last night.
I've thought about doing that because I get all these like crazy shoes too. What if I just Photoshopped this, made it a completely different color, posted photos, hit up Z, and I was be like, let's play a prank, repost this.
I think you just
he'd probably do it.
When we get him on the pod,
something I want to do
about it.
Oh, for sure. He definitely wants to. Yeah,
that's
we'll figure that out.
Well, sweet, man. What's new with you otherwise?
Dude, this past week has just been, it was crazy. Well, I guess the past 2 weeks, I've really been trying to upgrade the setup. So I got a new light, which was awesome. I'm so excited for it. I need to just get a giant softbox, but, I bought the light and this new big backdrop too. So I was like, okay, we'll get the softbox maybe next week. We'll see. Because they're like $200 for a big ass softbox, and I'm like,
I just got a new one. I get Instagram ads now from Newer.
Yeah.
And like Instagram story ads, and I got one for a softbox. I just bought another softbox too, and I got it 40% off. It was like $70, and it's a big one. So,
oh my god, you'll have to. Yep, we're gonna connect after this. Send me that. But I was gonna get one particular light, and before it was literally like 2 seconds before I hit the buy button, I was like, I'm gonna hit up Nick Wilson from Reshoevn8r, if you don't know him.
Which
and
one
I was
were
like,
you gonna buy?
I want to say it was an Amaran or Aperture 60S, something like that, which is solid. I mean, it's a great light. It's like $150, $140, something like that.
60's pretty weak.
Yeah. And so DM'd him, and I was like, what do you think about this? Could it work? And he said, no, you need to upgrade. So he sent me a link to a used, I wrote it down. It's like the Godox SL 150 MK2.
Yep.
So like brand new, they're like $400 something. And I was like, I don't feel like buying that right now. And he sent me a link for a nice used one for like, it's like $320. I was like, okay.
What's the wattage on that one?
I could not tell you.
Like, what's the number on it?
5,600. I think
the Kelvin. So that's like the brightness. Like what tone it is.
That's all it shows on this one.
Okay. So it's not like the Godox like 200 or the Godox 150.
Oh, 150.
150.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I have 120s, and they're not as like I wish I would have gotten I really want to get an Aperture 300 just because it's not bright enough during daylight, even though
I was looking
left side of my face is completely overexposed right now. But
looks good on here though. But yeah, I think right now it's at like 38, 36%. I'm like, dude, this thing gets so bright. It is insane.
Yeah, they're nice.
Dude, it's crazy. I'm so excited to actually use it. I did finally use it on the Kizzo photos and video that I dropped
Saw
today.
that. That was super crispy. That makes
I
sense.
thought it looked so clean. And today, finally, the stands for my backdrop came in. So now I'm like, okay, tonight I'm going to actually have some fun and just experiment with it. So we'll see. Just got a new backdrop, like piece of paper thing in, because the first one I ordered was like an 8-foot backdrop, 8 feet wide. And I was like, oh, that's probably a decent size.
Yeah.
That thing is huge. It didn't even fit in the living room. I tried to bring it in the studio and I was like, I don't even know what I can do with this. So returned it and got like a 4.5-foot one. That's like half the price too. So I was like, okay.
Little
Okay.
deal.
Yeah, so gonna try that out. So very excited. Picked up the Ronnie Feig, Frank Lloyd Wright, I think is the name of it.
You hit on
998s.
those? We talked about that box. Is crazy.
We did, yes. So I did hit. I entered for a pair of the, I think it's the Apricot Bluff, which is the one with the orange toe, which is the one I said I liked. So I was like, yes.
I remember that.
But also entered for the other pair in Anna's size, and of course missed on that one. But I got mine, so I was like,
Sounds about right.
yeah, it's pretty typical. So I'm super excited. I think those show up either not today. So I think it's tomorrow morning they should get here. So that's going to be like the first pair I actually mess around with on the new setup. But aside from that, just been busy with trying to experiment with different reel styles, all that other fun stuff with content creation. But what about you? Did you get anything this week aside from not getting the Lost and Founds?
Don't remind me. What did I get? I got the Superstar Addy foams, the Adidas
Sick.
ones. They're
How are
actually really
those?
comfortable. They're
believe it.
they're pretty cool. I got the ALD New Balance 860s. I think they are the green colorway.
Dude, I'm seeing those everywhere now on my Explore page,
I'm
and
gonna
now
dump them. They're
now I really want them. But then I see them on foot, and I'm like, I don't know if I could pull them off. I think I saw it was like a Seth Fowler reel or like 1-minute review he posted, and I was like, they do look kind of good.
Yeah,
But I don't know if I could pull it
They're
off,
just-
you know.
Yeah, and I got the Jown Reebok Club C's.
Those are sick.
pretty regular.
I'm
I already have
basic.
the Packer Club C's. Yeah, I bought from Blake, so I don't need those.
How much did those retail for? The Jown ones.
170, a little spendy.
Really? Huh.
I think they're reselling for 200. Yeah. Yeah, it's too spendy, but it is what it is.
Try it, get some content out of it, whatever.
Yeah, I gotta get to it. Otherwise, not much. I mean, it's just been. I'm kind of amidst finals week, my finals week ever. So I'm really trying to grind through that right now. I got next week
That's
is really
so
my
exciting,
last
though.
week, and then I have a couple of exams the following week. But yeah, just wrapping that up, and then yeah, just wedding stuff. It's just kind of been a busy week all around. So otherwise, yeah, content. Dropped a review on the Lucky Green 3s. I guess I got those too. Pretty mid pair. Don't recommend them. If you already have the white cement 3 reimagines, then you're going to be disappointed in the quality in them because they're really similar. They're just a green colorway.
Yeah, it was weird. I watched your review too. I haven't like looked, I guess, a lot into that pair, and I didn't realize that the back tab was white instead of sail. And you're completely right in your video. It just looks
they're
weird.
just wacky. I don't know. I mean, you can get them for like $20 over retail right now, and they released May. So
And the box.
box is terrible. It's a joke.
Why?
So,
Why?
I'm gonna dump those too. Won't be keeping those. But speaking about dumping pairs,
I was about to say.
yeah, I need you guys' help because I am trying to decide what I want to do because I have roughly 90 pairs right now, and that's just way too many. I need like 4. And I get its content, but 90% of them are sitting here. Like once I get content, they just sit, and then it's like maybe I'll wear like the taxis, the yellow toes.
Mm-hmm.
I've worn those twice. I got them early, wore them to SneakerCon. It was cool. And then now it's like they sell for 150. So it's like, why would I sell them? Like I could maybe get 120 for them since they're used. So it's like, I don't know. And so there's a lot of stuff like that where it's like, it'd be a hassle to move them and they're only going to go for like $100. So it's like,
I was about to say moving like 100 pairs of shoes.
that's, yeah. So,
Sounds
yeah.
exhausting.
So I'm moving May 15th. And
Let's go.
or May something. We're trying to figure it out yet. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do. I mean, so the problem I'm having is starting content. I used to work with a lot of bootleg companies, Fugazi
Yeah.
shoes, like Very Cool Brand and Terrain and Gav Customs and even Kizzo's. I think I have a pair of those sitting in my P.O. box. But, and it's like I won't wear them, but I have like 40 pairs of bootlegs that I don't know what to do with because it's like, and so, I mean, do I donate them? Do I put them on eBay? I mean, what I need to do is I need to find like a whatnot streamer. Like maybe John Carlo will buy them all for $50 a pair. And like, because like a Very Cool Brand like DS, you could sell them for like 120 on eBay, but it might sit for a month. And it's like, I don't have a month. So if anybody buys bootlegs and Fugazis, I'm not doing bootleg content anymore. Like Kizzo's is that's about it because it's Jake and I like Jake and know him personally. So
I was surprised he sent me a pair, dude. He DM'd me literally out of the blue
I love
like a month ago. And he was like, hey, I like your stuff. What do you want? I was like, what? Okay.
You do good work.
Oh, dude, when I posted the reel, he DM'd me and he was like, dude, this is insane. And then I just posted the photos like
You're
an hour
locked in
ago.
now.
And he was like, these photos, bro. And I was like, yeah, I knew it. I'm set.
You do good work. You'll get noticed 100%.
It's insane. But I think the Whatnot stream would probably be the best. Or you could just, I mean, you can do a little giveaway just to all your followers, build the community a little bit.
That's not a bad idea.
Not like a big, I mean, like just do something.
Problem is I
know,
dump like
logistics.
$200 into shipping.
I know. It's
not a bad idea. Maybe I just do a huge giveaway.
Yeah.
30 pairs of sneakers, giving them all away. If you're a 10.5, you are in luck. Otherwise, you're really screwed. I mean,
just get all the 10.5s and like if they are a 10.5, get them to comment.
are your sneakers dirty?
If you love your sneakers, then you need to send them to the Sneaker Sanctuary.
The Sneaker Sanctuary is one of the fastest growing sneaker cleaning businesses, and they're here to help you keep your sneakers fresh at all times. The process is super simple.
All you need to do is go to the sneakersanctuary.shop and select a cleaning package. They will send you a prepaid shipping label for you to use to ship your kicks to them.
Shipping is 100% free both ways on all U.S. orders.
After you ship your kicks, all you have to do is sit back and relax.
The expert sneaker cleaners at Sneaker Sanctuary will bring your kicks back to life and ship them back to your doorstep within 7 to 10 business days. Use the code BEYOND at checkout to take 15% off your first order. You know what I could do? Subscribe feature on Instagram. Do it like $5 to join. Once you join, I give away 20 pairs on a live stream one night, and that pays for the shipping.
Wait.
That's not a bad idea.
Where is it?
I love it.
You hit it. That was it. That's a brilliant idea.
I think I mean, it could be like $2.99. Hop in, $2. If you got $2 to spare, you can get in here. If there's 40 people in it, then you got a real good chance of winning a pair. And there's a bunch.
I mean,
of
I would
pairs,
do like.
so.
I mean, shoot. I would almost say $10 just to enter, because that just covers shipping.
I gotta get a charger. I'm at 9%. I mean, yeah, it's
So embarrassing.
it could be if I get 100 people to do it at $10, I would feel bad because then it's like I'm making a ton of money. Like I might do that and just try to profit a little bit on top. But it's like if I do $2.99,
shipping is going to be a huge chunk of it.
Yeah, I mean it'll probably be $10 a pair to $15 a pair to ship. I probably got 20 pairs realistically that I could give away.
Yeah.
$2.99 if I get 100 people, it's $299 cover shipping. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something I got to think about.
I'll pay $10 just to get a pair of shoes to shoot content on.
Maybe I'll just send you one. How about that?
Oh, well, maybe. But
Let me grab a charger.
This is what you get when you never charge your computer, I guess. Haha, Charlie never charges his computer. It's so embarrassing. Oh, everyone's laughing.
No, I'm getting made fun of. But yeah, so I got to figure out what to do with those. But then there's a lot of pairs that I'm like mixed on, like there's just a lot of pairs that I don't think I'll ever wear, and so I kind of want to dump them because it's like I think it'd be really cool to do a YouTube video, long form, very organic feeling. Have a buddy film it, going through all the shoes in my collection, and then giving away a bunch at the end. So I don't know. We'll see.
That. I like that a lot.
It's not a bad idea. But
I'll fly up there and shoot it for you.
There you go. Speaking about shoes, those stealth gray lows behind you I want those.
I love them.
Those are insane.
Are they so bad?
Are they called the stealths or the atmospheres? I can't remember.
Atmosphere gray.
Atmosphere.
Yeah.
So they're unreleased.
But also with the rumors of like the neutral gray 85 lows coming out later this year, I'm like, I kind of want those more. But also I don't know because I haven't seen them. But I don't think
depends on what they look like and how they fit is. Those are solid because they're comfortable. Like it's actually a good shape. It's a good material.
Exactly. You're not taking much risk. 11. We are selling them right now. I think it's like $500 or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm supposed to post a story and be like, because I'm selling those, the elephant print lows and the UNC highs. I'm not selling them. I mean, like the Discord's selling them, and Mo was like, "Hey, post a story about it." And I was like, "I'll get around to that." But I think it's like 500 for the highs.
Drop?
I want to say September 8th.
Wow.
If I'm not mistaken,
Maybe that's my next wear test.
I think it'd be a good one because that like material, it's different,
Speaking about wear test. Did you see the thing that Nick posted?
I saw you repost it. I haven't really been on Instagram today, but what was the deal with that? He said you didn't do a good job. Ain't dirty enough.
So I had no idea they were going to do that. So what happened was I did a sponsor wear test with their Shoevinator. At the end of it, they're going to clean the shoes professionally. So I truly beat them up, like ton of creasing, ton of scuffs. Like the inside needs to get repaired, like pretty good. And I got tagged in a story from Nick at Shoevinator, who's actually going to be doing the cleaning video, which is pretty cool on their YouTube channel.
Oh, no way. That's cool.
Yeah, which that's going to be really cool. We've had him on the podcast. You could definitely go listen to that. He's very knowledgeable in the photography space. We got to get him back on. Maybe after the wear test video goes live, we could talk about that. But
I like that.
And he tags me in a story of one of the employees like covering the shoe in orange dust and dye and like throwing them around, and that was the first I saw of it. I had no idea they were going to do that. So I was like, well, what the hell is this now? Like, I still want, like, I was like, you better
want to wear the shoe.
Well, that was part of the thing. It was like, they're going to clean them up. Yeah, it's orange paint. You got to insert the video here for YouTube because it's, it's absolutely ridiculous what they did to them. They covered them in water. There's Gatorade powder, like the orange Gatorade powder that when you put water in it turns like
oh, that's what
orange.
That was. Okay.
Like inside the shoe, all over it. He's throwing them around in the grass, like so. And after this is done, they're gonna clean them and then they're gonna send them back to me, and I get to keep the pair. And like, I want them to be wearable. Like, I don't want them to be orange stained. So we're gonna have to see. I know that they're gonna do a good job cleaning them. Hopefully Nick does. I don't know. He's not no Vic Almighty, so
It's
Whoa.
bold. Who posted the video, by the way?
One of the employees there.
Oh, it was. Okay.
So yeah, that was. Stay tuned for that wear test video because that's gonna be. I mean, I would have done it if they would have told me like, "Hey, you need to get these dirty or like do something," but never was aware of it. So I'm very excited.
That is hilarious.
It's gonna be interesting. So
Wow.
I don't know. So yeah, wear test definitely interesting.
Trying to find this video. Oh, it's just a story. Oh,
Yep.
wait, I gotta screen record this real quick and add it in the podcast just to make
There you
sure.
go. Otherwise, let's talk about some new shoes coming out. We got a ton of leaks.
Let's do it. I haven't even looked at anything really. I think there were a few pairs I wanted to talk about, but
There's some good stuff we've gotten leaked in the last day. And don't know when you're listening to this podcast, but we've had some absolute heat get leaked over the last couple of days that let me share my
can you share your screen, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, pulling up nice kicks here right off the bat. We got a leak of the year, maybe in my opinion. We're finally getting the military blues, Jordan 4s back again. Been waiting on this leak for a long time. I don't even know. I mean, how excited are you for these? Like, this is something people have been waiting for 11 years now.
Yeah. So the thing I think is funny about this, so Z is the one that leaked this, and on April Fool's, he also quote unquote leaked this. So I was like, you knew.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
I was like, you knew that if you could post it on April Fool's, that no one could get mad at you. So I thought that was funny, but I think
that's true.
Actually, no, for sure. This is like my favorite Jordan 4, and I'm not super into Jordan 4s, but I would wear this for sure. I've always thought it was cool. I'm
hyped for them. I hope they don't skimp on materials. I hope they're not like a lightning, like just pretty average, which
that would be sad.
Yeah, I don't know. But Jordan 4 militaries we're getting in 2024, so you still got to wait a little bit. We saw them first in 1989, and then 2006, which I have a 2006 pair right behind me, and then 2012. So 35th anniversary of the Jordan 4.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, kind of cool. I'm excited for it. Speaking about old pairs returning, we also are getting the KD4 Galaxies. So I have been waiting for KDs, the original KDs, to get retroed for a while now. Back in 2010, I think that these came out in 2012 for All-Star Week in Orlando in 2012. But the original KD series was like that was it. When I was growing up playing traveling basketball, and like if you had KDs, you were the man, and it was these pairs. So they've been getting a ton of hype over the last year. People just reposting like, oh, I wish we got the PB&Js or the Nerf collab. Like, it's about time like they return them. So we're finally getting the first one in the retro. It's KD4 Galaxy is returning 2024. We also got this leak yesterday. That's exciting. I know you're not a big basketball shoe guy, but what do you think? I mean, look at some of these pictures that people rock.
Oh, I think it's a sick shoe. For sure.
What do you think
and that's like around the time I was just getting into, because obviously like around that time basketball sneakers were huge. I was really into, I think this shoe came out a few years later. It was the KD6 Floral. I was obsessed with that shoe. I wanted it so bad, but just couldn't afford it. I was in college and I was like, I can't afford anything.
Yep.
But I wanted it so bad. Basketball shoes were just huge back then. And this one's sick. I don't know if I ever really saw this shoe because I feel like this is the first time I've seen it, but dude, it's cool. It's super cool.
Hopefully it's the start to a bunch of OG KD pairs getting retroed, which I think
I think it's about time.
It's been 10 years. I mean, in the retro world, I mean, we've seen retros that are a lot less than that. So usually
weird it's taken them this long, but
like you see, yeah. I mean,
better late than
granted,
never.
it was the first time that they came out with them, and it's not like a Jordan 3 that they've been retroing since 1989 or 1988. But it's the first time they came out, so this is the first rendition of the retro. So I definitely think it's time for sure. I'm pretty excited about that.
Do we know what retail is for those?
No, I don't think
it's
so.
said. Yeah.
It's still pretty early. If they go in line with any other basketball shoes, it's probably going to be about 120, 130. Speaking about other basketball shoes, I definitely wanted to talk about the Ja Morant ones. Do you know any of the beef that he's got right now at the NBA? He's been under fire recently.
I'm not going to lie. I don't know who that is. And I thought these were LeBrons, like the new LeBrons. That's how much I know about basketball
I'll be the guy on
shoes.
the podcast to talk about basketball shoes then, because Seth is.
But dude,
no
is this not
idea.
like the exact same colorway as like the LeBrons that just came out?
Yeah,
It's
the model
very
is,
similar.
the logo is not a LeBron logo, but
Yeah.
so
yeah.
Ja Morant, he about a month or two ago, he was under fire for
110, bro. Sorry.
yeah, no, it's basketball shoes you can
Amazing.
get for a good price. He was under fire for like allegedly assaulting a guy in the basketball court, like a kid, because he lost to him, and it was this whole big deal. And then he had to do an apology, and so we didn't even know if we were actually going to get these, but they ended up dropping 110 retail. I don't know if they're reselling at all, but we're also getting a couple more colorways. But these dropped yesterday. I didn't go for a pair or anything, but I know you're not a basketball shoe guy, but what do you think of this colorway? And
I like
it's
the
not
colorway.
LeBron.
Yeah. That's
The
so
all
funny.
blue upper, pink outsole with yellow and sail toned midsole.
I dig it. It's definitely. I mean, dude, if you're hooping, it's a cool shoe.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard they're really light, so
They look like it. They look like they would be light because it's just that full mesh upper. It's easy. Easy mode.
I'm just gonna keep
Jackie.
rolling here. I also want to talk
Do it.
about the Jackie Robinson Air Forces. I posted a video about these that they were like dropping this week, and I got a comment that really kind of hit home. That was like, why aren't these just in stock? They're not. They're reselling. Like, I think if they're gonna do a tribute shoe, everyone should be able to purchase them. Like, they should be sitting to the point where it's like they shouldn't be reselling. If they're gonna do Kobe's again, release like 1.5 million pairs, so everyone that wants a pair
Exactly.
can get a pair. They don't resell any for anything, like the Tom Sachs general purpose. Like, anyone can get a pair of those for retail. They're
Yeah.
sitting. That's what he wanted. Why can't we do that with these Jackie Robinsons or the Kobe's or any of the other shoes that are essentially a tribute shoe? Like the Jackie Robinson Dunks, I had a pair of those. They were retailing for 110. They're reselling for 400 or 500. These Air Forces are now reselling too, and they're super fire shoes. But yeah, I saw a comment that was like, "Do you have a plug for these? Because like, I can't get these, and I'm not even like a sneakerhead, but I just want them because I like baseball and like I'm a huge Jackie Robinson fan." And
Well, yeah,
it's
because
like,
that's the people that really want them, or people
That's-
that are
yeah,
fans
exactly.
of the person the shoe is paying tribute to, and it's like those people can't get them because
that's where it doesn't make sense. to me.
just the whole. It drives me.
Then the
insane.
Jordan 1 Pine Greens you can get anywhere. And it's
Yeah.
like these sold out instantly. Like, I don't know. Let us know your thoughts on that. Like, should tribute shoes, like, should they just be available? I think it's an obvious answer. I think they should be. Definitely a fire shoe
agree.
though. A lot of cool
Oh, it's
details.
sick.
I think you need to talk
What else
about
do
the
we
Run the
have that's
Jewel.
new?
The
Yeah.
because they finally dropped. You got them early. Did you go for them?
Yeah. No, I didn't. I've just been kind of recycling through all my old footage. Found the
Yep.
footage I had for those. I wasn't super happy with the footage, at least for now standards. But I was like, I can use this, kind of tweak it a little bit. But it's
You're
still
progressing too much too quickly.
it's exhausting. It's exhausting. I'm like, I can't even use my old footage now because it's just. But I think it's a super cool shoe. Like the quality on the suede, the suede like sock liner, amazing. The suede like kind of insole, amazing. The leather, amazing. Like there's nothing wrong with this shoe. It's just ugly. It's like one of those shoes you like it, you like it. If you're a huge fan of Killer Mike or Run the Jewels, LP, whoever it is, like it's a sick shoe. But I don't really expect them to be reselling much. Maybe they are, and I'm just blindsided.
I think these are reselling for like 180 right now, and I think retail's.
It makes sense. I think retail was 140, so it's like,
Speaking
oh
about
look,
footage,
there's
here
me.
you go. Yeah.
on my
We're
back deck.
scrolling
Took
through
that photo.
Nice Kicks website right now, and Seth's photos are popping up. Gotta love that.
You love it. It's
I like these
dude.
photos, honestly. The
I
yellow
really
background is sick.
wish. I thought it looked really cool with those
That leather
shoes.
looks nice.
It's buttery smooth. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. But I wish the early pair I had came with the extra laces because apparently it comes with yellow, green, gray, and pink, if I'm not mistaken. And I really just wanted to see how they look.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, like I think they're all sick. Those the Run the Jewels Nike SB Dunk Low is definitely the most wearable, but I believe this was. So I'm confused because I read it was a skate shop exclusive, but then I saw a lot of people, like they like shock dropped them on the sneakers app or something like that. Do you know?
The Lost and Found shock dropping today, they said, "Hey, our app isn't screwed up enough. We're gonna try to drop the Run the Jewels." So they did a Run the Jewel drop on the app for Kicks Cam or something like that.
Yeah,
and sold out instantly. But yeah, they dropped the lows today as well on April 20th.
I thought
retail 130.
Yeah,
it's kind of getting up there for SBs.
It definitely is, but this is another one that kind of fits, in my opinion, the premium kind of standard for dunks. Has a leather tongue, suede sock liner.
Yeah, if it's going to be actually good, then
yeah. But when they're charging 130, 140 for a POS dunk,
yeah, doesn't make sense. It's a cool shoe though.
No,
you got the lows in, right?
Yeah, I had them a while ago. Still a great shoe.
Translucent soles are maybe one of my favorite things you can get on a pair of shoes. Gets dirty quick, but it looks so cool.
That's the one thing I hate about them. I'm like, it's so dirty. Yeah, there we go, baby.
What size did you have? Did you have like a 10?
I think it was a 9.
Gotcha. We're just
if I'm not mistaken, because I could like barely fit it. I'm a 9.5, but it's like, dude, I feel like Nike did Run the Jewels dirty by restocking they
didn't give them the love.
It was just like, just make this day about them. Don't be like, oh, well, actually, today we're going to shock drop Lost and Founds. So obviously people are going to go for the Lost and Founds over the Run the Jewels dunks. It's like, I just feel like they did them so dirty, and I hated that. But
so, little update for you. I just got a DM from Rejuvenator. Check your phone quick. I don't even know what to say. I gotta flash this on the camera. They mashed these. Look at the camera. I don't even know what to say. Rejuvenator just posted a photo. This is not this is not what happened during the wear test. But they decided we're going to just cover them in dirt. So they are completely mashed now in good old Rejuvenator fashion.
I can't stop staring at this photo.
I
will add this into the video.
I mean,
this is so crazy. They really believe in their product, don't they?
Oh, I bet.
I'm excited.
These need to get cleaned up nice. Otherwise, I am going to be sending them another invoice. I know Nick's listening. That's why it's funny.
I know.
Back to the original conversation. We are also getting more Big Bubble Air Max 1 86. I wanted to talk about this because we got a couple more colorways coming. We got a blue colorway, the light armor blue. I don't know if they have the rest of them posted here, but we're also getting a brown as well. Yep. And like a maroon as well, so darker red. But we're only going to look at maroon. The light armor blue here. What are your thoughts on these?
I like them. It's like I said the other day, just the bubble kind of makes it look a little cheap.
Walmart-y. Yeah.
Yeah. But also at the same time, I like it. But it reminds me of like the Nike Air. It was like the Thea, maybe. I don't remember what it was called. It was back when I worked at.
I think I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Probably like Finish Line, and it was like a women's exclusive Air Max. Or it was like a Roshi Run kind of thing that looked very similar to this. And I always liked them, but it was women's exclusive. And I was like, I guess I'll never get it. But it reminds me of that a lot, and maybe I'm completely off, but I do think it's cool, though.
They're cool.
I'd wear this
Pink
colorway.
insole. It's an all blue
It's
upper.
interesting.
It's a light blue upper with lighter blue accents, and then a dark blue ring around it with a suede. So cool. I mean,
I'm here for it.
yeah, they're all right. Let's get into some New
Smad.
Balances. We got. I haven't seen these
Smaddies.
yet. Have you seen these yet?
I've seen photos, but I didn't really know. Is that United Arrows? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a United Arrows and Sons drop off. I don't know what that is. It's a New Balance 990 V3. It's an all gray, like a dark gray, and it looks like a regular 990 V3. That's like an orange and blue colorway, and then they just took the saturation off on Lightroom.
See, that's what. For some reason, when I first saw this photo, I thought it was just like black and white, like they were going to reveal what the color was.
Yeah.
But I guess.
Nope, this is it.
You know what I mean? I saw it. Because, like, when you look up United Arrows, they did a Kith one. I feel like
United Arrows is a
while
Japanese
back.
retailer, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, look up Kith United Arrows. So it was the original. It was gray, pink, and purple on the 997, and then they did a 990 V3, I think earlier this year or late last year. I liked the 997 a lot, but I mean, the colorway is just a little basic. I don't think it's bad. I'd wear it. I wouldn't go for it, but I'd wear it.
I remember seeing photos of these on Tyler's Instagram.
Yeah, it's a cool shoe, but you know, I don't know if it's anything I would rock a lot.
Yeah, it's just nothing special. It's cool. $260 retail. Sheesh.
Yeah.
That's expensive.
The prices are insane. That's why I didn't go for the dang Lost and Founds, because I dropped $240 after tax on the Kith ones that I got. And I was like, oh my God.
Are your sneakers dirty?
If you love your sneakers, then you need to send them to the Sneaker Sanctuary.
The Sneaker Sanctuary is one of the fastest growing sneaker cleaning businesses, and they're here to help you keep your sneakers fresh at all times. The process is super simple.
All you need to do is go to the sneakersanctuary.shop and select a cleaning package. They will send you a prepaid shipping label for you to use to ship your kicks to them.
Shipping is 100% free both ways on all U.S. orders.
After you ship your kicks, all you have to do is sit back and relax.
The expert sneaker cleaners at Sneaker Sanctuary will bring your kicks back to life and ship them back to your doorstep within 7 to 10 business days. Use the code BEYOND at checkout to take 15% off your first order. Yeah, that's just a lot of money. Cool.
But I had to have it. I was like, I always regret not getting these Kith drops. We'll run with it and see what else is coming out. Ooh, I haven't seen that. It's an AJKO1 low. I think it's an AJ. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. What is it? Royal blue. So it's like white and royal blue. I just don't know if I like the hemp kind of canvas material on the upper.
Never been a fan of it. It's so it's another AJKO low, all blue paneling with sail and like an eggshell white.
Yeah.
Cool. They're supposed to be knockoffs. That's what AJKO stands for, Air Jordan knockoff, and they look like it. I've just never been a fan of it, honestly.
What's retail?
$120. That's solid.
Good. That's good.
I could see like a 35-year-old like sort of hippie guy that's got like 2 kids. He's married. And he's got like long hair. Skinny guy, likes to like cross country bike and ski and like drinks kombucha, like wearing these.
I like it.
Good vibe.
It's not bad. There's a bread one coming out too, right? I think I've seen a few photos circulating.
It's yep.
All black with the red kind of
so
accents where the navy is.
This is gonna get more hyped here. We're back to Amamir dropping heat. We've gotten leaked images of the Z drop some mock-ups of the Air Jordan 5 in an Amamir collab, and it's an all black with maroon side flare, and then the outsole is tan with side paneling. The what's it called? The netting
mesh,
tongue sail as well. But we saw them on foot the other day at some meet and greet. can't remember what this was for.
I don't know.
But he was wearing them, and they with white laces. They look so sick. What are your
I
thoughts on
love
these?
that shoe. I love it. I just really hope, because from this angle, it looks like it doesn't have like the puffy sides that all the fives do. Because
Oh,
that's
yeah,
like the one thing I
it might.
dislike about. I know it's hard to tell from that angle, but that's see, like that angle straight on. It does not look like the sides puff out, and that's the one thing I
That would
really
be
liked about the
really
off-white
nice.
fives.
Yeah,
That's why that's probably like my favorite five. Like aside from all hype, I'm just like it just looks better.
that would
But
be very nice if they didn't have that. My guess is they
if they
probably
didn't, I would
do.
go
It's
for
just
them.
hard to see, but
Yeah, if they didn't, I would for sure go. Well, I don't know because that retail is so high. It's like what 225.
225.
Yeah,
It's pretty normal for a retro Jordan.
I know it is.
They'll probably sit.
Dude, at this point, I feel like they'll
I don't
sell
think
out.
they'll resell.
No, I don't
Yeah,
know. 'Cause those
but
the most recent ones did not sell out. What
so
is this? Solomon?
so Lorenz.og on Instagram. He is a tie-dye sneaker customizer. He's been worked with Virgil for a little bit. I've been following him for a while. He's got some crazy stuff, but I think I can't tell if this, I think it is. He's doing an official collab with Solomon. And it's a tie-dyed ACS Plus OG in the dusk colorway. But I think that this is, I can't tell if this is an official release. I think it might be something limited. A launch event powered by Solomon is set to take place April 19th and 20th in Paris. Okay, so this is kind of official then. That's cool.
Oh, I think I know who this guy is. I follow him too, but are you familiar with Awaish SB? He does like the same similar kind of content. He was the one that created when I did the reaction video to people dip dyeing the whatever the Jordan 1s were. And it was like the same kind of coloring. So
I think so.
I was talking
yeah.
to him a little bit, and he was telling me about Lorenz, and he said he had beef with him because Owaish started this trend, and Lorenz DM'd him, and he said, "Dude, that's so sick. How do you do this?" And Owaish told him, how he did it, told him his process behind everything. And, a week later, Lorenz just completely jacked Owaish's entire style and ran with it and made it his own.
That,
so I was
that
like,
sounds very, very common in the sneaker customizing
it does.
community.
So I was like, man, that sucks, but
it's kind of what
nothing's
happens.
original. It is.
But yeah, I mean, it's cool to see customizers getting official releases like we saw. Ondu C, I think his Instagram handle is. He did an official custom Dunkin' Donuts Jordan 1 this past
Really?
couple weeks ago, I think a week ago. So it's kind of cool to see these customizers getting some actual recognition.
They should, dude, because they're like doing great work.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Union
us what
LA
we're
Air
looking
Jordan
at.
1 high, baby. Touches down next week.
That's why I want to pull these up. So we're looking at the new
I'm so
Union
excited.
Jordan 1 High. You definitely know what these look like. It's neutral gray, yellow, raw leather accents on the sides with the crazy lace stitched together design. So these
I didn't know
you're
that
getting these next week.
next week. Yeah. So I didn't know that the pattern has to be done by hand.
What? Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So
What?
every pair, apparently it takes a while. I can't remember where I read that. It was somewhere on Instagram today, but it might have
That
been like
alone
Mr.
makes me want to get 'em.
Unloved Ones. Same. Because now, I mean, it happens every time. You see them more and more, and I'm like, okay, maybe. So we'll see. And the main thing I'm curious about is if you can feel that stitched pattern on the inside of the shoe. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna test it out a little bit and just see. But yeah, hopefully get some really sick
video on that for sure.
On foot shots, up close reviews, some 4K video footage.
I like it.
Dude, I love all these photos are like super early samples where you still have the pin marks on them and everything.
Yep.
I think it's so funny. You can definitely tell on that heel. But yeah, I'm excited to see how it looks. I think the pair I'm getting in's an 11, which sucks for me.
No,
but
that's a good size.
It's a good size for you, right? But
interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
growing on me. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
All right, so now
what are these?
We talked basketball shoes. We got to talk a little skate shoes. We're getting a 90s skate shoe inspired the new Vans Canoe Skull. You can talk about these.
It's I mean, I haven't seen anything about them. They have the thicker laces, which is cool. It looks like the
thick side panel. They look like the potatoes. Do you know what the potato Vans are?
Yes, I can't even Ian Potato, whatever his name is. That is a really cool photo. That backdrop is insane.
Cool.
But it's a weird looking shoe. It's like the front, the toe box of the shoe looks very slim, almost like a women's shoe.
Mm-hmm.
And then the back of the shoe, it's really puffy. It has that thick skate tongue, the thicker like heel counter and everything. It's cool.
They look like a skate shoe.
It's like a legit tried and true skate shoe. That's what you want.
What's retail on these?
I wouldn't even think they'd be that much. If I had to guess, 90, but they probably bumped it up to like 110 or 120.
Is thick too.
That's a thick boy, dude.
That is. Ooh, other colorways, black and pink colorway.
Ooh.
Huh. Blue.
Ooh.
They look
Classics.
weird. I mean,
something about them.
They look like an SB van.
That's a great comparison.
Like a Nike Dunk.
It's just so weird because like the rest of the shoe, like 4 foot moving up is like super slim.
Those are nice.
That's clean.
I don't know. I thought I'd click on them skate shoes.
Yeah. We did a basketball, now we got to do a skate.
Yep.
What do you think? Have you seen anything about the Jerry Lorenzo Fear of God basketball shoes coming out? The Adidas ones?
Yes. Let me see if I can find those.
Go to, I think House of Heat has it on the main page. Let me click it. I haven't dug into it yet to see. Yeah, there's a photo of it on there if you want to check it out.
There you go.
Not that one. Not that one. It's a new one.
Oh, they're on House of Heat.
Yeah, they did the Fear of God fashion show was, I think, last night, which is pretty cool. Dude, one of the guys, HK Smash on TikTok, I've followed him for a while. We're buds over there. He actually got an invite from Fear of God to go to the event, and I was so jealous.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently, like Pusha T performed. Kanye was there. They had it was a whole thing.
I saw
What do you think about these?
I think they're cool. I mean, there's some of these colorways are kind of whack looking, but these are.
I like that one on the right more. The black with the white or cream toe.
Yeah, just the only part that's gonna get dirty is the toe box. Like,
yeah, that's true.
They're cool.
But it's interesting.
I mean, I wonder how much they're gonna be going for. That's kind of the big. Probably a lot.
With Fear of God, there's no telling. What was retail on the Nike Fear of God ones? It was like 300, right? I think it was 300.
Yeah.
Or maybe even higher, but that was like a really good quality shoe.
Yeah, I mean, they're solid. It'll be interesting.
But I think it's cool to see. I'm excited. I really, 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 really am excited to see what Jerry comes up with for Adidas basketball. Hopefully there's some, lifestyle silhouettes in there because that's what I would personally wear.
Mm-hmm.
But
I agree.
Yeah. I think it'd be sick.
This is the last one I got. It's the airships. So I wanted to clarify a little bit. We've talked about the Nigel airships quite a bit because it's a sick colorway. I really want them. I just got my first pair of airships, and they're super fire. And this is a Nigel, and so little bit more info. There is friends and family pairs, and then there's GR pairs. The friends and families are the bike Airs, and they have bike on the back instead of Nike. They have the little mini swoosh up near the toe box. And then we are also getting a general release pair, which it's called the Jordan Airship Every Game. And they're not in collaboration with Nigel. They're
Isn't
like
that interesting?
which is, yeah, I've never heard of that, which is definitely interesting. But it's the same everything. There's no mini swoosh, and there's no bike air, but on the back it says Every Game. So
I didn't realize there was no mini swoosh. That breaks
but
my heart.
everything else is the same. You still get that
That's
cracked
true.
leather.
That is true.
The blue material looks like the Towley Campus 80s that dropped last year. I mean,
That shade of blue and the fact that it's suede.
It's the box.
Man.
How about the box? It looks like a fragment box. Jordan 1 Low fragment.
Oh, I didn't. Yes.
That box is cool. It's an all sale box with blue logo, blue Nike logo.
If I don't get this shoe, I'm going to be really upset.
I'm paying resale for these regardless. 140 retail. They're definitely going to sell out. No question.
That is a great retail price. It's amazing.
That should be baseline. That's like middle ground for like hype shoes. Like anything over that's getting spendy. Anything under that's like, all right, now we're getting a little cheaper.
I love it.
Depending on the model.
That's how much Jordan 1s should be, dude. In my opinion. It's like,
well, Seth, that's what they're selling for because they can't sell them anymore.
Oh, wait.
Besides lost some
No,
phones.
wait. Yeah. I was a little late to that, but we still
Yeah,
got
a
one
little
in
quicker
there.
on that.
Yeah. I had to find it, man.
Oh,
It's terrible.
I don't think we talked about this, but I also wanted to talk about this quick. We don't have any mock-ups yet, but we're also getting a trophy room Jordan 1 Low OG releasing this year, which, if we know anything, they're just going to get backdoored and you'll never get a pair. So that's all we need to say.
See, that's the release that we need to Photoshop. Like, how did you not
Backdoor.
get 300 pairs?
I think we need to do that. I think we need to do you know the Ben Kicks photo of him with all the trophy rooms?
Oh,
I think we need
yes.
to get one a pair in and then Photoshop it just like that.
Dude, if I get an early pair, I'll
Do
just
it.
Photoshop them all together.
Do it. You got to
I'll
do a
have
real good job with
you
the
and me.
Photoshop.
Yeah, you have to do a really good job with the Photoshop, Seth. You're not good at Photoshop.
You're slick with Photoshop.
I'm kidding.
I'm not
that
terrible
when it
with
comes to
Photoshop.
that kind of stuff, when it's like people and like actually, I don't know, like actually manipulating an image to make it look like it's real, or like there's 5 pairs of shoes and there's only one.
Yeah.
Probably not good at it, but
Well,
I'm
feel
sure
like
if
you
I
need to
asked
really
Nick,
do some good work with some shadowing and stuff like that to make
that's
it
the
look
one thing I
legit.
can't do.
I know,
Shadowing.
it's tricky.
It's weird. I'll just be like, Nick, here's $20. Do this.
Anytime a part of the
Okay.
meme.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
So,
Yeah,
you got any other
nothing
pairs
too
you want to
crazy
cover?
this
Or?
week, though? No, I think you pretty much covered everything. I'm scrolling through like House of Heat while you were talking, and honestly, like House of Heat had less interesting stuff. I think the only one that I really think is cool. Let me share my screen. These are actually kind of sick. These are the will it share the Todd Snyder Vans collection. These are gnarly.
Ooh,
That shade of
Cork
green.
insole? Those look
These,
nice.
dude. That's like
Todd Snyder.
I'd wear
has
that
always
every
done
day.
really high quality work.
he definitely has. But
His
I
New
think that
Balances
one-
I've been wanting for a long time. The 992s.
It hurts. It hurts. He has a 997 that I need in my life. But
So these
one
those
day I'll
Todds
get
are
it.
all green suede with the sail midsole. Different accents, but they look
I
nice.
think they're sick. April 20th at 10 a.m. for.
So they dropped today.
They dropped today. Doesn't say how much though, or where they dropped. So okay, no, 110. Nope, not even that. That's the wrong shoe I'm looking at. I lied. Whatever. All right, that's
They
it
may
for
be
today's
dropping.
episode.
Sweet.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for listening. Subscribe to the YouTube and
The YouTube videos
Bug.
are way better because you can actually see what we're talking about. So
Yeah, it's so much more funner. Sadly, my video is super choppy because apparently my computer sucks, but you're just going to have to get over it. Just enjoy it.
it says that the actual recording is higher quality, so I think we're okay.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It is what it is. If you made it this far, bug Charlie to sell all of his shoes. Not all of them, but like tell him to get rid of like 50 because no one needs 100 pairs of shoes, especially when you wear test.
Speaking about that, you see, shout out to Abby, my fiance. She's
Shout
in the
out.
room right now. I just had to go grab the door for her, but she slid up and she's like, "I'm game for you to sell everything." So,
Of course she is, though.
yeah.
Hey,
She
just so
doesn't
you
wanna
know,
move
I'm on your
either.
side.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
doesn't want to move all the pairs either, so I get it. But
That's crazy.
all right, well, thank you for listening, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Peace out.
Peace.